Hey everybody, this is Allie, Geek Alchemy, here today doing an experiment. I haven't done one in a while and I'm feeling froggy, as they say. Today's soap is a hybrid soap, but very mostly a liquid soap. I'm only putting about 20% of NaOH, which is the lye that creates bar soap. I have also added sodium citrate to my lye solution. As you probably can't see in the viewfinder, my lye is now clear, no more granules, it is ready to pour. I have melted my coconut oil, and next we'll be adding my sunflower oil. Then, not waiting for the lye solution to cool down any longer, I'm going to go ahead and mix it all together because liquid soap takes a while, and when the solution is hotter, things come together quicker. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Now, as I have mentioned possibly in the past, the liquid soap recipes I plan on making here from out in the future are vegan based only, vegetable based only. I might in the future experiment with one or two animal saturated fats maybe, but it will likely never be either on the normal lineup or it will be like a special order, special occasion only thing. So like if you're ever worried about that, these are all going to be what is modernly known as cast iron soaps, which means it's a vegetable based liquid soap, or Castile, depending on where you get your information or your dialect. Now, as you can see, the bubbles have started, which is completely expected. The soap came together for a brief moment. It's separating. I normally do not make a coconut oil anything liquid soap because coconut oil is known to be very thin, but that's also another reason why I added a little bit of bar soap lye in this hybrid. If you're curious what calculator I used, it's Soapee, S-O-A-P-E-E. And I added the sodium citrate because I wanted to help reduce any possible soap scum. Some of you know Castile soaps can sometimes leave a soap scum behind, or at least the heavy coconut based ones, because they like being soap so much, and you know, whatever they're cleaning, especially if there's minute minerals or metals, they'll cling together, and that's what makes soap scum. But anyway, the sodium citrate is supposed to help out with that. There is a range, just over 1% to over 3% as a possible working. This experiment I am doing an even 2% just to start out. And I did add some sunflower oil in here. I was for the longest time thinking it was going to be a 100% coconut oil only soap, but I decided against that because a lot of people who I know on soap forums that make cleaning Castile soap say that 100% coconut oil is very often either too harsh or benefits in cleaning by adding a different liquid oil soap. And since I have plenty of sunflower, I decided that that was going to be my other liquid oil. Now, this takes about a half an hour of going crazy with my stick blender, coming together, releasing, because liquid soaps are stubborn like that. So don't worry, this is probably the chattiest part of the video and the longest part of the video until it's paste Anyway, so this will be a quick transition for you, but it's gonna be a while for me. So see you in a second. Guys, this has never happened to me so quickly. There was even a layer of water on the bottom, and all I had to do was stir it together to get it like this. And look at how thick this is already. Like, wow, I am shocked at how quick this came together. This was maybe actual stirring with a stick blender, maybe another 10-15 minutes, and then I let it rest. And holy cow, it's getting harder and harder as we go. I think I'm going to attempt to hit it with a stick blender one more time, even though this is probably too thick to do that, just to make sure that the heat in here continues to go up, or at least maintain, because we need this to go through full gel. And we'll know when it's in full gel when this becomes a bit transparent. Now, my sunflower castor oil soap gets clear, very clear, because I add glycerin, which is a sugar alcohol, which helps increase bubbles. And well, there's a lot of science stuff. I'm not sure if you're interested, but in any case, I did not add that this time. This time I added, as you know, some sodium hydroxide, and I guess that did the trick. That and the fact that this is coconut oil. Coconut oil really likes to be soap. Coconut oil, palm, and babassu oils really, because of their mysteric and lauric acids, they really, really like turning into soap as quickly as possible. And with the NaOH, I think that also encouraged this quick reaction. I am just, wow. I am shocked at how, I don't think I can even get the stick blender in here now that I think about it. I am going to grab some wax paper, because I don't think I have a Ziploc big enough to encapsulate this like I did my last one. And I'm going to attempt to keep it warm, and I'm gonna check back on this every few minutes just to make sure that, for whatever reason, this is a false trace. Wow, you guys, I'm so excited. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. As you can see, it appears that the soap went through full gel. So now we are going to take just a tiny bit, not a lot, doesn't need to be a lot, and do the new school version of testing the pH. This is phenolphthalein. I got it off Amazon, if you're curious. And if it is still heavy with lye, or if it's not completed in saponification, it turns a pink shade, especially hot pink. But as you can see here, everything is clear. So we know for a fact that this is set and ready to go. But some people still prefer the old school version. Now keep in mind, when you use phenolphthalein, you cannot reuse this soap. It must be tossed. It is not skin safe whatsoever. Now, the old school way is to get another tiny piece of soap. That might fall down later, so I apologize if it makes noise. All right, again, the old school way, a lot of people still prefer this, is the cloudy test. And that's simply when you take your soap, put it in a good amount of distilled water, and stir until it is all soap. Okay, so you don't need to spray that down. I just did that to make it go faster. These bubbles will go away themselves. Now, as you can see, we have passed both tests. You can see through this like it's water. There's absolutely... We have guaranteed success here. This is amazing. So what I'm going to do is what I like to do with the majority of my soaps once they are done saponifying. I like to transfer them into mason jars for storage because it's clean, it's much more compact than this, and I can grab out a little at a time. And there's a good chance I'm gonna need another jar. Now, you could argue, for one reason only, that the old-fashioned test is superior to the new. Only one argument. And it's that you don't have to waste your test amount. Literally, just pour it back into your paste. That tiny amount will absorb very quickly, and it will still be a vast majority of soap paste versus liquid soap itself. So there's still no need for a preservative because it will be so much liquid soap paste rather than liquid soap. Okay, now our next video will be seeing how well this stuff works. See you till next time.